don't care if you got a cold. If you got leprosy, that's cool with me. I don't care if you got corona, SARS, or the flu. I wanna get quarantined with you. Well, there's a sickness in the air, but I'm immune. 'Cause I spent a long, long time being sick of you. Sick of you on my mind, wonder what you're doing all the time. Sick of the way I lose control from gazing in your eyes. Well, tonight we won't be going out for dinner. We can cancel that trip to Peru. Let's find a cozy place to go be sinners. 'Cause I wanna be in quarantine with you. Let's find a cozy place to secure the future of the human race. I wanna be quarantined with you.
And for fast acting 24-hour relief of helplessness, hopelessness, loneliness, heartbreak, cabin fever, stir craziness, or just plain what the fuckery. It's your morning meds. Ask your doctor if morning meds is right for you. Keep your head and arms inside morning meds at all times. Please wait till the morning meds come to complete stop. For exiting, stand clear of the closing doors. Good morning. How's everybody? Happy Tuesday. What's happening? What's up, David? What's up, Jen? What's up, Michaela? Thanks for commenting so early in the broadcast. Good to have some people chatting with me here already. And it occurs to me this morning, there is a way. See, I got all these channels I'm broadcasting on. Morning, Jerry. I got all these channels I'm broadcasting on. Honker channel, Caviar and Grits channel, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. So I'd love it if all you guys could all see all the comments that everybody else is saying on other channels. And I think there's a way I can put them up on the screen. So look out for that after the big holiday week here. Maybe I'll beef up some technologies, man. It also occurs to me that I need an opening theme that doesn't include the ginkgo tree. So, I mean, the theme will stay the same, but opening titles that don't include the ginkgo tree. So anyways, look, fair warning. This is a good vibe zone around here, right? But I got some shit on my mind. So, and it's the only thing on my mind. And I can't get over it till I talk it through. And it's normally the type of thing I would go to the bar or open mic night and just rant about this with somebody and be done with it. So this is our equivalent of that, all right? So if it's not amazingly good vibes, I apologize. Maybe switch over to some other fretless bass theme morning show. But all right, here's the thing. So, and I've got a situation with my previous landlord that is eating on my mind, and all I really want is for this to just not be on my mind so that I can just move forward. But I feel like I've been done wrong, and I'm gonna try and keep emotion out of this rant, and I'm just gonna give you guys the facts, and we're gonna let the court of morning meds opinion tell me whether I have been done wrong or have not been done wrong. And then we'll see what happens from there. I just need to kind of let this out. All right, so my old apartment, you guys all remember my old downstairs neighbor. Exactly. This guy doesn't even like the sound of breathing, for goodness sakes. And he ultimately had like a meltdown, and that's ultimately why I left. But here are the facts. I intend to show and present evidence that my former landlord's negligence created a hostile and violent environment, and that is why I left. And I should not be entitled, or I should not be forced to live in or pay for a hostile and violent environment if the landlord himself has created this situation, his negligence. Here's the deal. Morning, Bridget, when I left that joint, I was like, or when I made the decision to leave, I was like, I'm taking a risk. Maybe I'm going to lose my security deposit. I was aware of this. I only gave him a week's notice. All right. But I now have text messages in writing that he was aware that the downstairs neighbor was upset with me and he had received complaints about me, but he never told me. There is no evidence. He never told me that this problem existed. And so I'm not doing anything unreasonable. The incident that caused me to leave, I was listening to music on my headphones and tapping my foot on the floor. And the guy downstairs had a meltdown and starts violently and hostilely, physically pounding on the barrier between him and I in a hostile and violent way and shouting obscenities. And so when someone does this, that's a hostile and violent environment where he is threatening me. When someone does that, what they're saying is that if you don't stop what you're doing, then you can expect more of this hostility and violence. So that's a threat. Okay, so I was being threatened by my downstairs neighbor, okay, when all I was doing was reasonable things at reasonable times, okay? And even then, I was like, you know what? I'm just out. That's all right. We're cool. I'm just out, okay? And I told my landlord I was leaving, and I told him, and he knew that this was only 7 days notice that I was giving him, and I told him why I was leaving. I told him about that incident. And that's when he told me, and this might have been his mistake, that's when he told me, oh yeah, the guy did complain about you, and I just didn't say anything about it because I figured you two would work it out. Okay, well, that's negligence. Okay, and I have it in writing. I have it in writing, me telling him that I'm leaving, me telling him why I'm leaving, me telling him when I'm leaving. And I have him telling me, oh, yeah, I knew there was a problem, but I didn't say anything about it. Okay, and this is all in writing in text messages. And then finally, I have me saying, well, how am I going to get my security deposit back? And I have him saying, what's your new address? Me giving him that new address and him saying, okay. So that implies that he intended to give my security deposit back to me. And in New York State, you have 14 days to either give the deposit back or to explain why you're not giving it back and what deductions you're making. So he led me to believe that he planned on giving it back. And so I let it sit until, I let it sit until just Sunday, when I was finally like, why are you ignoring me? What is going on? And that's when he said, oh, you didn't give me any notice, so I'm not giving you your deposit back. So now I believe I've just laid out all the facts that indicate that I'm not to blame. I did not do anything unreasonable. I did not break any noise ordinances. I was tapping my foot on the floor. If that is, if you know what I mean, if that's a problem, that you shouldn't be renting that apartment. I mean, so anyways, I needed to get that off my chest. Those are the facts. I'm pretty sure that I could win in small claims court with these facts. I have all these text messages and screenshots and all this. And then to top it off, when I told him I have all these text messages and screenshots and stuff, he says to me, well, I've got all the things that the other tenant said in writing. And I just stopped talking to him after that because I'm thinking, whatever you have from the other tenant is evidence of your negligence because you knew there was a problem and didn't do anything about it. If I'd have known that this guy was upset with me, maybe I would have got a carpet. You know what I'm saying? That's right, Michaela. He done me dirty. I don't know who Peter Cooper is, but it sounds like you handled it well. You could have been a jerk and made him leave it vacant for 30 days. That's the thing. Ask yourself, is it worth the energy to go to small claims court? And I don't think it is. And that's the thing. Like, I'm thankful that I have this amazing new apartment and my new landlords are great. And I'm thankful that I got a good job. And I'm thankful that the money that this guy stole from me is not killing me. My bills are paid. You know, all this happened while at a time when I was paying for my ex-wife's mortgage and paying for my own rent. So I'm thankful that actually when this happened, she finally, after 18 months, started paying her own mortgage. So actually, it was a savings for, like, I actually, like, him stealing $500 from me, I still saved $300 that month. So, anyways, and it was left spotless. That's right, Bridget. And that's, and that's manipulative on his part. If he, you know what I mean? If I'd have known that he wasn't giving me the deposit back, I wouldn't have cleaned it up. Like, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'm glad you guys are here to listen to that. That maybe it was a little bit longer rant than I normally do on the beginning of these shows. But I believe the facts that I've laid out here and that I can prove, show that my ex-landlord was negligent, that I was not a jerk, and that he owes me that deposit. He needs the money more than I do. But, karma will catch up with him. And I got my good karma right here with all these beautiful friends that I have in this beautiful situation. I can share music with you guys in the morning. So let's get to it. Thanks for listening. Let's get to it. This is the part of the show where I offer up thanks for the many things that are going very well for me. And I offer that thanks in the form of an improvised piece of music played on this very fretless bass guitar right here, where each day I create a soundscape, take a journey through it, never quite know where it's going to go. I let Babs, the spirit of creativity, guide my hand. And so let's give a quick listen and find out what the spirit of creativity has in store for us this morning. But hold on, let me just give y'all a cheers, man. Cheers. Thanks for listening to that story. That's been bothering me. And props to Michaela and other people in my life to reaching out and saying, like, yesterday, you might seemed like something was off. So thanks for noticing. Thanks for being there to listen. And cheers. All right, let's get to the music section. Here we go. Man, you guys were my meds today. I really needed to let that out, and I'm really glad you guys could join me and give a listen. And you guys are the greatest. You guys are the greatest. So let's just quick say that today's show is executive produced by Woody, Stacy, Michael, Patty, Bridget, David, Jeremy, Jamie, Michael, Michaela, Moses. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Let's see. Coming up tomorrow at 8:30, Honker gonna do a live stream. Coming up Thursday is Thanksgiving, but Caviar and Grits is still getting together. So I don't know. Maybe we'll sneak out a live stream for Thanksgiving. Who knows? Anything could happen. Anyways, we got a Honker tomorrow. We got Caviar and Grits. I'll see you tomorrow morning for another shorty at 7:40. And till tomorrow, take care of each other and yourselves. All right, later.